I'm bringing sexy back. Yeah. The mother boys don't know how to act. Yeah. I think it's special what's behind your back. Yeah. So turn around and I'll pick up the slack. Yeah. Take up the bridge. Dirty babe. You see these shackles, baby, I'm your slave. I'll let you whip me if I misbehave. It's just that no one makes me feel this way.
Take it to the chorus. Come here, girl.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Come to the back.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
VIP.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Drinks on me.
Go ahead, be
See
gone
what
with
you're
it.
twerking with.
Go ahead, be gone with
Look
it.
at those hips.
Go ahead, be gone with
You
it.
make me smile.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Go ahead, child.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Get your sexy out.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Get your sexy out.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Get your sexy out.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Get your sexy out.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Get your sexy out.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Get your sexy out.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Get your sexy out.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Get your sexy out.
I'm bringing sexy back. Yeah. The mother boys don't know how to act. Yeah. I think it's special what's behind your back. Yeah. So turn around and I'll pick up the slack. Yeah. Take up the bridge. Dirty babe. You see these shackles, baby, I'm your slave. I'll let you whip me if I misbehave. It's just that no one makes me feel this way.
Take it to the chorus. Come here, girl.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Come to the back.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
VIP.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Drinks on me.
Go ahead, be
See
gone
what
with
you're
it.
twerking with.
Go ahead, be gone with
Look
it.
at those hips.
Go ahead, be gone with
You
it.
make me smile.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Go ahead, child.
Go ahead, be gone with
Get
it.
your sexy out.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Get your sexy out.
Go ahead, be gone with
Get
it.
your sexy
Go
out.
ahead, be gone with
Get your
it.
sexy out.
Go ahead, be gone with
Get
it.
your sexy out.
Go ahead, be gone with
Get
it.
your sexy out.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Get your sexy
Go
out.
ahead, be gone with it.
Get your sexy out.
Two more minutes.
I'm bringing sexy back. Yeah. The mother boys don't know how to act. Yeah. I think it's special what's behind your back. Yeah. So turn around and I'll pick up the slack. Yeah. Take up the bridge. Dirty babe. You see these shackles, baby, I'm your slave. I'll let you whip me if I misbehave. It's just that no one makes me feel
I might
this
talk about the
way.
drama later, Indigo. Maybe later. I'll see how I feel. Not during the documentary.
Come to the back.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
VIP.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Drinks on me.
Go ahead, be
See
gone
what
with
you're
it.
twerking with.
Go ahead, be gone with
Look
it.
at those hips.
Go ahead, be gone with
You
it.
make me smile.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Go ahead, child.
Go ahead, be gone with
Get
it.
your sexy out.
Go ahead, be gone with
Get
it.
your sexy out.
Go ahead, be gone with
Get
it.
your sexy
Go
out.
ahead, be gone with
Get
it.
your sexy out.
Go ahead, be gone with
Get
it.
your sexy out.
Go ahead, be gone with
Get
it.
your sexy out.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Get your sexy
Go
out.
ahead, be gone with it.
Get your sexy out.
Last one. About a minute left now.
I'm bringing sexy back. Yeah. The mother boys don't know how to act. Yeah. I think it's special what's behind your back. Yeah. So turn around and I'll pick up the slack. Yeah. Take up the bridge. Dirty babe. You see these shackles, baby, I'm your slave. I'll let you whip me if I misbehave. It's just that no one makes me feel this way.
Take it to the chorus. Come here, girl.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Come to the back.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
VIP.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Drinks on me.
Go ahead, be
See
gone
what
with
you're
it.
twerking with.
Go ahead,
sexy, yo. Get you sexy, yo.
This isn't the entire thing. This will just be a preview, basically. Not even a third of it. About a quarter of it? Probably about a quarter of the documentary, I would say.
Get you sexy, yo. Get you sexy, yo. Get you sexy, yo. Get you sexy, yo.
Okaku, get the fuck out of here. You're a fucking weirdo. I see you in my chat, I'll fucking kill you. Get the fuck out of my chat, you fucking freak. You harassed my friend. I hope you die.
Viewer discretion.
Hang on, before we do the iconic Maulington intro, just so hello everybody. Hey, Decato. So just to let you all know ahead of time, so I think by the time I'm done, the full documentary should be roughly 5 hours, I think. The reason why it's going to be 5... Okay, you know what? Before I start, let me explain first what I'm doing with the documentary, and then maybe that would be a better thing to do first than showing it and explaining it afterwards, maybe. So before we get into the documentary proper, let me explain the raison d'etre for the documentary and kind of how the way I've gone about this. So the documentary is probably going to be about 5, maybe more hours long. And the reason why it's going to be 5 hours long is because the way I've gone about this documentary is to essentially... How do I put this? So when I was thinking about making this documentary 15 months ago, originally I was in a state, right, which you can imagine as a content creator, I was in this state where I was kind of disappointed with the way my channel's going. Basically, I wasn't happy that I wasn't getting enough funny numbers, really. So I was thinking with this Phase Connect documentary, I was thinking of doing like a meta documentary where I would cover all of Phase Connect in about like its entire history in about 2.5 hour kind of documentary kind of thing. And then I was hoping to like kind of do like a kind of like a Rima or like a Muujin style documentary thing, right? You know, like the whole meta YouTuber thing. And as I was like prepping and doing all the research for it, I found myself at a bit of a crossroads, because I was at this situation where a couple months prior to the Rie video, some of you might remember I did a documentary on Prison Project. And one thing I found really tragic when doing the Prison Project documentary research is that throughout the entire 3-year history of that company, not one person had bothered to chronicle or like archive anything that Prison Project or its VTubers went through, right? I mean, there was like fucking nothing. No one had chronicled anything about that. I had to do all the research for that from scratch about its VTubers, life through the company, like what happened, all their memories, everything. There was nothing at all. Like no one had bothered to archive or chronicle any of it. And I felt that was very, I felt that to be quite tragic and really sad, really, that both the Prison Project VTubers and their fans had their memories were basically whatever was left in the heads of the people who were there at the time. So in the end, I went down a different route with the documentary, and I kind of went down the path that you're probably used to before. So the point of this Phase Connect documentary really is that I am going into autistic amounts of detail, and I am just like fucking loading you with like just a shitload of any and all information that's remotely interesting, and like all the highlights and everything. And the reason why I'm doing that is because what I want this documentary to achieve is that I want people, Phase Connect fans, the VTubers, everyone affiliated with Phase Connect who's ever been on the journey of this company, to essentially have a centralized point where basically everything of note that ever happened in Phase Connect is right here in this video, and that the entire journey, like everything of everyone, is in one place, so that you can look back on this in 10, 15 years. Maybe the channels are gone, the channels have been terminated, VODs have gone, shit gets lost, right? People forget things, old lore becomes forgotten, etc. I want it all here in this document, in this series of documentaries I'm making, right? Because it's going to be about three parts of probably like 4 to 6 hours or something long. So my kind of thoughts with this is I don't think this documentary is going to be very popular. I'd be very surprised if I hit 10,000 views apart, but which is obviously not what I wanted when I first set out to make this documentary. But then at the same time, I think for me, it's more important, I guess, to make, I guess, like a love letter kind of thing. I think it's more important for me to chronicle the history of FaZe Connect, really, in its entirety as much as I reasonably can, rather than make just a decent documentary, if that makes sense, right? So I did initially go down the route of, standard long form YouTube video essay documentary kind of thing. Instead, I'm kind of doing that experiment that I've been trying to tweak for the last 2 years now, where I'm trying to mix video essay, documentary, commentary, one fan's thoughts on the company, basically. That's what I'm trying to achieve with this. So hopefully, at least the FaZe Connect fans themselves will take value out of this and appreciate having something that they can look back on in however many years' time and go, yeah, good memories. I remember these moments. It's nice to see it. So kind of one thing I've done as well is this documentary, in terms of structure, is in 2 major parts. So every single member of FaZe, so each part will be 1 year, right? So this part 1, this is from June 2021 to June 2022. And what I'm doing with this as well is every single talent. So that's all of FaZe Origins and Lumi and Yuri as well, because Lumi and Yuri technically joined FaZe Connect before their first anniversary. So every single one of them is getting a 25-minute to 30-minute lore, highlight reel, historiography of their personal and professional journeys as VTubers. So that's why the documentary is so long. It's because I've spent basically 30 minutes going back over the career of 9 talents alone, right? So that's 9 times 30 minutes. Fucking how many hours is that? That's almost 4 hours or something right there, isn't it? Right? And then I've got the Sack and the lore. I've got the Moomy lore too. So yeah, that's kind of the approach that I'm going through with this. By the way, when I mentioned as well, like the entire lore and history and feedback of the talents and stuff, there is some uncomfortable stuff that's been lost to memory or kind of hand waved away that I will be resurfacing. But there's some stuff as well that I won't be mentioning because I don't think it's worth bringing up again and opening up those wounds. So kind of what I mean by that is I won't be mentioning stuff like I won't be mentioning some the nasty community dramas that have happened to people like Leah, for example, or some of that stuff like that. But I will be bringing up Ethan Ralph, Medica, Camelot, Henry, Hans Schizo, stuff like that. I think is okay to a certain extent. Henry's a bit, but I still think Henry's worth talking about in an uncharacteristic. I'm gonna try my hand at a little bit of lol cow farming, I suppose. But then Henry won't be seen until part 3. He's not part of the Pippa segment. Instead, in the final part, which will be more of a wider deconstruction as to why FaZe Connect is successful and why basically the video title, part 3 will be more of a here's why FaZe Connect, this is what FaZe Connect is, this is what people got from it, and this is why it's successful kind of thing. But I will have a segment where I'm just poking fun at FaZe adjacent people and just joking about some of the schizos in the community over the years. So I won't be making fun of the FaZe adjacent people, but I'm going to be talking about Moonshine, Kirsha, Bagman, Flavor, right? But I'm also going to be poking a little bit of fun at people like Henry and Hans Schizo as well, which the talents probably won't like me doing very much, but I don't care because I'm not doing this for the talents, really. I'm doing it for you guys, really, not the talents as such. So I don't care if some of the stuff I say or put in here, they don't like, right? I don't care if I get blacklisted from FaZe or whatever. Fuck them. Thank you very much for the 10 gifted memberships, Steady Buddy. I really appreciate it, my friend. Thank you very much. So, and I've got Nyana Banyana in here as well. Yep. So, anyway, on with the documentary. I'm going to mute myself and I'm going to interrupt it from time to time and kind of explain and go into further detail about some stuff. So here we go.
Is advised.
You can beat your wife. Sex, pussy, fuck, blast. Hey kid, we got a sweet ass over here. Oh, stupid bitch. Oh, you fucking idiot! You piece of shit. I just want to have sex with my brother.
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
I don't know. I see how things go. I might remove Clara from that opening. I might remove Clara from the opening title. I don't know. Probably, maybe not. Maybe it's fine to leave it in. But thank you for the membership for you. The history of Phase Connect is like something straight from an anime. It's the underdog story of a small collection of mentally ill girl failures who are being fixed by some kind of fish man, their CEO named Sakana. Sakana is a coffee baron who rushed his VTuber startup with a Reddit ad the talents were convinced was a scam.
Didn't Leah think it was a scam? Oh, all of Gen 1 thought it was a scam. It was just unscam enough for us to give it a shot. I think all of us were like very ready to jump ship at any moment just in case.
And they completely lied about themselves on their applications.
Half of Gen 2 lied to him that we played Minecraft.
I think all of you lied on the interview. The only like all of you lied on the interview.
I also lied on the interview. How do you feel about that?
I'm used to that by this point.
However, the fishman has a monkey's paw that kind of gives him what he wants, but at a price. You see, Phase Connect was supposed to be a cute idol company of say-so VTubers. The fishman got his successful VTuber corporation, but instead of say-so, we got this.
Wait, who's idol? What the fuck, Pippa? You fucking know it, Pippa! You're fucking messed up! Shut up! Shut the fuck up! No, you shut the fuck up! I know it!
It's been coined the Sad Girl Company due to the emotional volatility of its VTubers, who suffer from degeneracy, brain worms, and anger issues, with rooms full of mold, trash, and vomit drawers.
Well, like I've been told straight up by one of my talent that I suck at dealing with people's emotions. I'm like, okay, well, fuck. Well, here you go. Here's movie. So things like that, right?
But you're doing good. You're doing good for someone who's never had to like. Can I say deal with sad girl stuff?
I mean, I guess that wouldn't be how I word it, but yeah.
Yeah.
They cope with their issues by bullying the fishman. Fishman hates.
Dude, if Tenma doesn't talk, she's like the perfect idol.
What? What do you mean?
Yeah, she has like very good movement, and the content she does, like
They
everything's
said
so
the
good.
title of the
Until
movie.
she opens her mouth.
Until she gets angry, and then
Until she
everything
gets
is
angry.
done.
If Tenma doesn't talk, she's the perfect. He said that now?
I think the person I've seen get scolded the most is you. From Tenma?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember there was...
Ew, what the
Oh
fuck?
no.
But I heard you talking shit. What the fuck? What is that supposed to mean? Oh, she's a perfect idol and she doesn't talk. The fuck? The fuck? Am I not idol enough, Sakura? Huh?
You are.
not
You're
idol
the
enough.
perfect idol.
I'm a perfect idol. Sakana-san, I forgive but never forget. Remember these words.
Forgive... She left! She freaking left!
Yeah.
Phase Connect almost collapsed in the first 6 months when the VTubers formed the Rebellion and threatened to quit over their perceived mistreatment. 4 years later, it's become one of the most iconic and rapidly growing English language VTuber corporations, despite its very poor initial prospects. The development of the Sad Girls as content creators and people has captured the interest of millions. It's also attracted critics who view some of its VTubers as problematic, drama stirring, and grifting. Is this a fair assessment? I think like some of this stuff as well. I'm going to rewrite and re-record some of this stuff. I don't really like that part of the intro. Not that it's like I don't have a problem. It's a fair thing to state, right? It's like a lot of people just fucking let me get words out. How do I say this? There are a lot of people, right, who have problems with FaZe Connect, and that the stigma and reputation it has like still persists. So I'm not like shying away from saying that in the intro. I just think that could be worded better. I don't really like that like closing statement I'm making here. But anyway. And are they all really degenerate weirdos? Let's deep dive into the 4-year journey of FaZe Connect, the pivotal moments, the good, the bad, the yab. Then we're going to deconstruct what made it successful and what the true appeal of the Sad Girl Company is. This is FaZe Connect, a coffee company run by mental asylum patients.
I have always wanted to execute someone who's in the middle of a gay blowjob.
FaZe Connect is a Canadian VTuber agency that opened on January 2021. It would announce auditions for its first generation of talents with a debut date of June 2021. Being a micro-organisation and not having much capital behind them,
First months, like obviously we're in the black. I forget how much we started with. It wasn't a lot of money. Like I think it was like around 50 for Gen 1, everything included, right? So like model, rigging, marketing, website, like everything combined, staffing.
The initial advertisement strategy was basically just a 4chan and Reddit ad. They offered exceptional treatment for a new company. In addition to rigging and models, they also offered basic salaries and support for broadcasting equipment. After the auditions period closed, the final number of applicants was roughly 100.
Apparently, the virtual YouTubers, like subreddit, like they were supposed to post the audition announcement onto like the main announcement page or something, and then they never did that, so it was just like a post. The reason why I found it is because every day I would just like obsessively search like audition. Like apparently he asked them to and like they forgot or something. And because of that, there were less than 200 applicants. So it's great for me.
It was founded by Reddit being fucking useless. What a surprise, eh? What a surprise. The fishman, Kevin H2O Sakana Lee.
China.
A Canadian with a digital marketing degree. Prior to starting FaZe Connect, Sakana had a rich career. Just one thing I want to say as well, by the way, this is like, it's still very much in the early stages of editing. So like, there's a lot of background clips and like memes in the background that's missing. That'll be in the final thing. So kind of during that whole Trump China thing, and I say, you know, Sakana's like a Chinese Canadian. I'm gonna have like a graphic, like a black background with a graphic of Sakana, and it's gonna have like a list on the right that says like Sakana, you know, Chinese Canadian, etc., right? So a lot of that kind of stuff is missing. In marketing, sales, and project management, very quickly reaching strategic leadership levels. He even founded 2 companies, Brigade Media in August of 2017, which is an advertising service provider, and thank you for the membership, Andrew. Welcome aboard, buddy. Thank you. Which provides e-commerce market research. Sakana has a love of gaming, particularly gacha. It's recently come to light. Oh yeah, one other thing as well, actually, oh shit, I could have put that in, I forgot to put it in, but I've got like screen grabs of Sakana's LinkedIn, right, so I'm going to show he's got it publicly available, so it's not doxing, but you could literally Google Kevin H2O Sakana Lee, see his LinkedIn profile, and it's got his entire like work history there, and it's actually quite shocking, right, if you couldn't hear that for whatever reason, but he went from being a digital marketing graduate to reaching like the highest levels of like corporate marketing really quickly, which is strange, like, because it's like, where did he get the money to start his own companies, and at the same time how was he able to, and granted they're small companies, but how did he rise up the ranks really quickly? Is Sakana that good, or has he got the connections? That's one thing I want to know. But thank you very much for the membership. Thank you very much for the membership line, buddy. He was banned from Azure Lane 7 years ago for cheating. Apparently, he also spends thousands of dollars a month whaling.
China!
Abib-Yama, the man who revealed Sakana's Azure Lane cheating, asked for an autograph at Vexpo 2025. Sakana made sure to write "fuck you" with his autograph. Sakana once admitted he used to LARP as a fucking turret from StarCraft. He also loves a big pair of fat tits. You see, every time a new outfit or model is designed for a talent, he insists on giving the final pass of approval. With each new commission, he demands that the boobs are made bigger. Sakana has a love of anime, Hololive, and VTubers, particularly Hosho Marine, his Oshi. The Fishman knew he had to get in on this, so he decided to become an investor in a VTuber corporation. The one he wanted was English language organisation, Sundaria. Sadly, they didn't pick up the phone, so he thought, hey, I'll make my own VTuber corporation with coffee and Menhera.
Why did you make Face Connect?
Tried to like invest in another VTuber company and they just never got back to me. And I'm like, okay, I'll just do my own. And then that's basically what happened.
Then, okay, what kind of direction do you want to take Face Connect in then?
Dude, we're gonna become idols, man.
You're gonna become idols? Are you sure?
Yeah.
I feel
we're
like
gonna fix everybody up and then turn them into idols.
You're gonna fix everybody, even Pippa?
Yeah.
Even really?
Mega idol Pippa.
He decided to name this new corporation Phase Connect. Connect, which means connecting all people with joy and laughter. And Phase, because the Fishman was watching Gundam Seed and thought the Phase shift armor sounded cool. Sakana himself is an iconic character, bearing some similarities to Yagu, the CEO of Hololive. Like Yagu, Sakana has a close relationship with his talents, often being bullied, threatened, and mocked, which he usually takes in good humour.
Did you encourage the talents to speak their minds or trash talk you, or is it something that just happened naturally?
No, man, I keep telling them to fucking stop. I'm like, stop it.
But he can give as good as he takes. Calling Sakana Kevin
Yagu
is both a derogatory term and a term of endearment. The context isn't always clear. There have been many moments in Phase Connect's history where he has deliberately, and sometimes accidentally, destroyed a sad girl's ego with his incredibly direct and honest feedback.
How real do you want me to be?
Say it. Say it with your chest.
Your voice is like not like I like cute voices and stuff, right? Your voice wouldn't have been picked, right? So the only saving grace was your model. And then you came with this model. So I was like, oh.
Yo, believe it or not, chat.
Oh my god.
That was still the polite version.
Oh, they fucking look at them sparks. They're just talking to each other.
Oh, shut up. What's the last thing you've done to like keep us happy? Bruh, all you do is get on stream and tell people I'm gross.
Yeah.
I'd like to renegotiate my contract.
That's not happening. You can list out your terms. I'm gonna pretend I read it. I'll take a week and forget about it for a week, and I'll come back to you and say, sorry, can't.
Oh, they fucking. Oh, they fuck.
Some talents claim that he's terrifying.
Yeah, I think it's like safe to talk about this now, but like one time I got in this really big fight with him. He got so mad at me. He was like, "You're not getting anything Face Connect anymore." I'm like, "Am I fired? Fine, I wanna go. I'm gonna go to Latin America. Goodbye."
Wait, he actually said that to you? Hold on, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, at the time he was like, "I'm cutting funding, basically. Like, you're not getting any help from this company anymore." He didn't obviously mean it, but then like I came back and I inclined, and he's like, "Oh,
there you go."
And then I got everything I ever wanted anyway. So thanks.
However, the Fishman seems to genuinely care about the talents and their future prospects, encouraging them to develop further skills, education, and to continue their careers outside of VTubing.
It's also good for people to have like something else going on, right? So like one day, for example, you don't just like quit VTubing and then you look back, you have like 5 years of just empty resume, like you didn't do anything for 5 years.
I just want to say, actually, thank you for the feedback, Hagfish. Actually, Fagfish, that is something that will be in the final cut. I had thought about that. So I am going to have like a gif of a Gundam Seed Gundam with the phase shift armor just doing shit, basically. But no, thank you for that. Accounts from fans and talents suggest that he's usually quite soft-spoken, polite, and friendly. He's always keen to meet and interact with fans during conventions or when working with other VTubers, such as Mint.
But my original room only had a table. But Sakana upgraded my room for me so I could have a desk. So, happy about
I'll talk about it during the Vexpo stream. I actually met Sakana and his wife at Vexpo. So yes, I do know he has a wife. I've actually met the woman in person. In terms of that joke being inappropriate, yeah, the joke is very inappropriate. And I imagine Dizzy won't be very happy if she were to see it because she's spoken at times before, right? How it like annoys her and makes everything like uncomfortable. But I don't care. I don't care. It's a funny joke, so I'm going to do it anyway, and she can stay mad. Basically.
that. Like, I'm just like you know, a guest in their concert, but they're treating me well, which I'm like, wow. I'm not used to this.
During the early days of FaZe Connect, he would even play League of Legends with community members. You can often see him in the chats of his talents, sending them supers, tormenting their lack of skills, or laughing at their stories of personal misfortune, proving him to be an active and visible component of the community. She did, you're correct, Lion.
Oh my god, Sakana!
His favorite talent is Mint. Yeah!
Yes, true.
His favorite
Real,
talent
true,
isn't even
and
in this
real.
company. Yeah, Sakana, why didn't you show up for our birthdays, huh? What the hell?
He felt bad and then showed up with like 20 books the other day.
He's on a quest to find his very own Hosho Marine for FaZe Connect. He thought he found that in talent Chisaka Airi. Sadly, she turned out to be his worst enemy.
He was like, you should try going the Hosho Marine route. And I'm like, huh? He was like, so how about this? Do you think you can be like kind of like sexy teasing? And I was like, I could try. We're gonna be Seisol idols, but I want you to be Hosho Marin, like who is the most annoying member of FaZe Connect, and I am 100% sure Sakana's gonna answer Irie.
I have this one friend, IRL, that acts exactly like you. I freaking hate her. Holy crap, I hate her. Yeah, I tolerate you, but I hate her.
The Fishman isn't without his flaws. As he himself would admit, he has serious issues understanding women's feelings. And in the beginning, he didn't have a very good grasp on the VTubing industry or what he should be doing. He lost the trust of his first generation within 6 months of their debut, and they all threatened to quit.
What did Fishman say to make you snap and kick off the Menhera arc? At the time, we had an intervention with him just to tell him like, hey, we're not happy with this.
Yeah, he was very demanding and very unrealistic. He expected a very unrealistic amount of work.
If you don't make it better, we're just gonna leave. So we can talk things out. Back in the day, things were different. Basically, what happened is he told someone that he wished that I took things more seriously.
He called Urika lazy.
It was bad. Like I told you my schedule before. Like I went to school at like 9 a.m. and then I came back at like 7 p.m. and I would force my dinner down and then I would stream from like 7:30 to like 11:30 p.m. and then I would do my homework afterwards until like 4 a.m. And then I wake up at 7 a.m. and then I would do it all over again. Not even barring that, I was also doing other stuff. Remember, he was like, oh, can you help other people with their music stuff? And I was like, yeah. So I was like checking over people's like song covers. Not even my song covers. Like every single time it took me like 3 hours to quality check everything. And he would be like, why are you writing like essays? Because I care about the quality of the content that we put out. What do you mean, Sakana? Oh my god, I blew it when I
yeah, so, I mean, it's believable because if you guys remember going back a couple years ago, Urika had to take some time off of being a VTuber for FaZe Connect because she was actively failing college. She couldn't keep up with her workload for FaZe Connect or do well in school. So yeah, I mean that I believe her. That checks out if what she says there is true.
heard that, so I was like, fine. You don't want me to do that? Okay, fine. I won't then. Like,
but the first year, holy shit, it was bad. Sakura cannot be trusted to run a company alone. All right, he needs a lot of staff. I don't know if this is fine to talk about, but I'm gonna talk about it anyways. In the first year, there was like a little FaZe Connect coup, right, with Gen 1, where it was like we were having like collective like Menhera breakdown, right? We went to Sakana with our demand, and he was like, all right, here's why you guys are wrong, and then just fucking facts and logic.
Correct, Lion, that's right.
Like,
I mean, he did offer, but Urika
and
said
I felt
no.
stupid, and I think a lot of us felt stupid, and we were being Menhera, we made a union. We made a union. But Sakana was so chill and willing to hear us out, even though it was like such a stupid thing in hindsight that we did. And we kind of like became like a spirally echo chamber and stuff, which I think brought us closer. But also, God, that man has the patience of a saint for dealing with us.
No, he doesn't. He just traps me in a car afterwards so he can vent about it.
As much as the FaZe community meme about the dynamic between talent and CEO, Sakana has shown moments of genuine rage and frustration with his sad girls.
The only time I actually made him upset, the Halloween hoodies, the one with the sketches on the back was so f***ing ugly. Why did he have these f***ing sketches on it? And he was like, Tenma, shut the f*** up. And I was like, yeah, no, but they're f***ing ugly. Tenma, can you shut the f*** up? Okay, and I shut up. He was also pretty stressed, so I don't blame him. I was just being a very meanie.
The role of a CEO can be very stressful. However, sometimes Sakana can genuinely be a bit of a dick. Talent Dizzy Dokuro went on a month-long hiatus, most likely due to pressure and stress from the job. This meant the weekly show that Dizzy hosted, called FaZe Weekly, had to be filled in by another talent. So naturally, Sakana sends Ember a donation saying she does the job better, which probably didn't help Dizzy's mood and caused a bit of a stir. Despite the early issues, Sakana actually listened to the feedback from his talents and hired a new female talent manager called Mumi with a psychology degree.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
In some cases... Oh, I didn't actually know that. I never knew what actually caused Dizzy to go on hiatus. All I knew, I just assumed it was just like stress and pressure, really, from her being all gas, no breaks, so no long. But I just want to show you something actually first. 1 second, let me go back. I put Tenma down here on the bottom right. I like this. I've got Shipkin Shippa, but that is Tenma. Biblically accurate Tenma.
Shit.
In some cases, she's basically their mother.
Management, they needed me to get a passport. And I'm like, okay, I need this and that. And so like a bunch of my stuff, I didn't keep very good organization. I lost some important documents while moving. Sakana is like, do I need to send somebody out to help you? And I'm like, no, I can do it. I'm a grown up. I can get done what I need to get done. Yeah, can you send somebody out? I cracked immediately, chat. Sakana sends Mumi out to me. And I'm like freaking out about this and that. I'm like, Mumi, we gotta go here and I gotta get this. Immediately when we get there, she's like, do you have the proof of travel printed out? And I'm like... So Mumi takes me to fucking Walgreens and we get that shit printed out.
With the introduction of Mumi, her motherly tendencies, patience, and keen business sense in the VTubing industry, she was able to help get things back on track. Pippa and Leah... Thank you guys for telling me that, by the way. I didn't follow up actually what happened to Dizzy after the hiatus, because I was like obviously busy making wood videos and stuff. So, oh, poor Dizzy. I have a soft spot for Dizzy. I have a lot of nice things to say about Dizzy. I think very highly of her, like I do Pippa, which is why I'm making a Dizzy video soon once I release this part 1. In particular, credit Mumi's introduction as the reason they stayed.
Mumi saved this fucking company, in my opinion. All right, not to say like, oh, if I had left, the company could not succeed or whatever. But just that I don't think a lot of people would have stuck around if there was no Mumi. That's not like, oh, Sakana sucks, or all the other managers and stuff at the time sucked. It's not that they sucked. It's just that Mumi brings something special to the table, and that's being a woman that understands woman problems. And also, like, her knowledge, because like she knows so much about VTubers. Her like knowledge of the sphere was also it was like easier to trust her, right?
During the 6 months anniversary stream, they had this to say about Mumi.
What is it like with Mumi as your manager?
Well, she's her mommy, so she like we haven't met her mom.
She even sets up playdates for us.
Yeah.
Our weekly play dates.
We are in kindergarten.
I am thankful to have you. Thank you very much for telling us what to do. End of the page. Yay!
You, lighten up. You, big trouble. You, get in the car.
Before Face Connect had dedicated. So to answer that question seriously, by the way, I've got it later in the third part of this part of the Phase documentary, when I go over the early days of like Phase Connect in more detail and how the first year went. So the actual answers to what Mumi did as well isn't just the fact that Mumi's a woman and understands like women's feelings. So what Pippa's referring to there specifically is that Pippa, being Pippa, was like schizo and was like paranoid and thought all her gen mates hated her. So she'd constantly have to go to Mumi and be like, she'd be like, oh, does Leah hate me? And Mumi would have to be like, no. Does Urika hate me? No, Pippa. No one hates you, Pippa. Calm down. And then the other thing as well that Mumi was able to correct is she was able to get a grip on all the other helpers in Phase Connect, because during those early days, the other kind of people helping Sakura would like grossly overcorrect and like would like freak out over nothing burgers, basically. I don't just mean stuff like Pippa pointing a gun at chat like in a debut, but some of the other people helping out Sakura thought it was like illegal to mention real country names and didn't want like the talents doing anything. That's like, they basically didn't want them doing like RTS games or war games or anything involving that kind of shit, because they were again worried about like the image or getting into legal trouble. So like Mumi had to come along and be like, no, don't be fucking retarded. Like, of course you can say real country names and like do war gaming and shit. Like basically, so she had to come in and like teach everybody how the industry works, because they genuinely had no fucking clue what they were doing whatsoever.
You, lighten up. You, big trouble. You, get in the car.
Before Phase Connect had dedicated clippers and editors picked up from the community, Mumi would support their channels by making clip compilations such as Tenma's Kingdom Hearts highlights. And to finish off our management lore, after many years of being Phase Connect CEO, I don't actually infer that. I might check that out later and grab that maybe. To be a warehouse manager, where you can often find him drafting talents to pack boxes whilst he's busy building forts.
I guess if anything, the one thing that's surprising is I had never imagined myself in a warehouse.
Your calling was a warehouse worker. You discovered your true like calling.
It's very calming sometimes, man. You just like turn your brain off.
And he also hires all his top talent from random League of Legends lobbies.
How did you join FaZe?
Oh no, so I met Sakuna in a League lobby. He was a fellow teammate of mine. And then I met him in person at like a convention and I helped him out. And I was like, this is kind of fun. I like doing stuff like this.
Right.
And then he was like, wanna work for FaZe? And I was like, sure. Without actually
Where's my job,
knowing
fishman?
the workload or anything. I was like, yeah, let's go.
We'll go into more specifics on Phase Connect management and its operations later. Before we go through the first year of operations, let's describe the first generation of talents. The first generation is usually the most important, as they will have the biggest influence on the culture, image, and expectations of the corporation and everything that comes after them. On a serious note, I don't want a job at Phase Connect. I'm joking, and yeah, I wouldn't get one anyway because I'm a man. I'll mention something about that a little bit actually when I talk about the Vexpo section. So like, I went to a industry event during Vexpo, and it felt so awkward to be. I think I was the only male VTuber there, and it was just like really awkward, right, to be like in a room full of women who are also content creators and like be the sole man, and I'm like, ugh. The problem is I won't get into too much detail now, right, but it's like I guess I could strike up a conversation with some of these other VTubers, but ultimately it would be pointless, because even if we do kind of like build some kind of connection or relationship or whatever, I won't necessarily say like friendship, right, but if we do connect, it's ultimately pointless because of the whole male on stream unicorn mentality. It's like they always have to be keep hidden anyway, so it's like I don't see the point really in like communicating with people who have to pretend that they don't know me.
kill my dogs.
Make Shinzo Abe proud.
My dog is missing.
Oh no.
I heard you talking shit! Sakana-san, I forgive but never forget. Remember these words.
Nice guy. During the great rise of Western VTuber corporations, many business owners were convinced success could be found in tapping the Japanese market, such as the director of VTuber agency Prison Project, and Sakana was no different. The first generation is kind of weird. We have 7 VTubers, 4 being English language, but we also have 3 VTubers who are Japanese, and they've been smashed together in an attempt to reach the widest market possible. We have Hakushika Yuri from the Japanese side, who is proficient in English. Again, on the other side, we have Tenma, who's... Again, this is where I'd like have stuff like graphics in the background to help you identify what the fuck I'm talking about, but they're not here because I'm not done with the editing. Proficient in Japanese, but is a novice English speaker and can only speak the Miami English.
I know speak Japanese. You deaf motherfucker. You piece of shit. I'm speaking English. Shit ass, looking ass, adopted ass. Bitch!
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's probably why like having a graphic would help out. As that is what I said. I said that Tenma was originally... Well, wait, no, hang on a minute. Oh yeah, I was going to bring it up in Tenma's section. So technically speaking, Generation 1 Tenma is current. I was saying like is at present. There are 4 English members of Phase Origins, of which is Tenma. But when I talk about Tenma in her own segment, I will bring up the fact that she was originally meant to be the Japanese one, a Japanese one. Then of course we have Pippa, who can't fucking speak any language correctly.
Also, do you not have pillows on your bed? Take your cups out and get yourself some pillow. Double sleeve your pillows.
VTuber generations are meant to represent the typical Japanese idol group where they work together as a unit. Yet we have communication and time zone issues. That didn't stop collaborations from happening, and they gave it a good go. But you'll see that after year 1, they kind of just stop for the most part. And there's a period where the proto-phase Japan is just kind of there. Anyway, let's go through some of the highlights, professional and personal development of Phase Origins, starting with Leah, the teen idol sensation.
Hello!
My name is Clarice Starling. May I speak with you?
Did you ever hate fuck your brother? I wish that was me.
Did you do all these wrongs?
Leah's super smart. Leah's super smart. Dude, okay, I'm doing my very best. Okay, fuck you. Say skill issue one more time. Say skill issue one more time, you absolute fucking buffoons.
And are you strong enough to point that high-powered perception at yourself?
Shut the fuck up before I fucking shoot your family, you son of a bitch! I wanna fuck my brother! I just want to have sex with my brother. Is that so wrong of me?
Leah is Face Connect's cheerful virus feature. I knew someone was going to ask me that question, Murray. That's funny. Fortunately, Murray, that was like the 4th result, so I didn't have to go trawling through too much fucking boy love porn to find that, thank God. But yeah, that was my least favourite part of it. And I know that by doing that, I've opened myself up to people like going, Maulington, are you gay? What are you doing looking up boy love porn? It's like, no, I'm not gay. I just had to do it because it's a funny meme, and Leah loves Yowie, so I had to have that meme in there. She was once a renowned Phase World special agent called Ashley Rinko, who turned criminal before being taken out by a missile.
Would you be okay with coming with me back to my bunker? I know, asking you to come over on a first date maybe is a little too forward, but you know, you can never be too safe with these types of things. I want to make sure that we're safe before I mention it, and nothing bad could happen.
Ashelia Rinko was the most clever, kind, an incredible thief that I ever worked with.
How could Lumi do this to her? When will Lumi be held accountable for her crimes? It's always Lumi. But not before she uploaded her consciousness to the FaZe network. She is now known simply as Leah. Leah was hired under the expectation she would be the face of FaZe Connect. Unfortunately, as often happens with VTubing, things didn't quite work out that way. Before joining FaZe Connect, Leah had many years of dancing experience. Ballet, to be exact, which combined with her infectious energy, probably made her the standout to lead Sakana's idol dream. Now it's important to remember that Leah is Leah, okay? You have to remember this, okay? Leah is Leah. She enjoys fashion.
Have you given fashion like this a chance?
I've never even done my makeup.
Try it. And then when you go out and then a cute girl's like, oh my god, Pippa, you look so pretty. Then you'll be like, fuck yeah! Hell yeah!
People who are saying that are waitresses that want a better tip and they're whores.
Voice acting, role playing.
My first dream is to be a hero like All Might. And my second dream is for Kajan to put his tongue down my throat.
Leah!
Maybe swirl it around a little bit.
Gross.
Then maybe we could have like a tongue battle.
Incest.
Leah wants what they have. Do you ever hate fuck your brother? I wish that was me. My cough drop fell out of my mouth.
Boy love.
Sorry, hold on. I have to deal Amy Yaoi right now. It's urgent because I'll forget later.
The Final Fantasy series, fresh from League of Legends.
Look at him! Look at him right. You cannot tell me that is not the most beautiful man you've ever seen in your entire life.
Internet history.
A boiling point only a couple days later when an old graphic internet shock image known as Goatsy was uploaded to his wiki entry with the caption, "The true brains behind Chris Chan." This sent
What is
Chris
Goatsy?
What is Goatsy?
And
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Leave it to me, Freddy Fazbear.
I have to pause it because I'm actually really scared that he's gonna jump out at me. But at the same time, I'm so close to him, I could kiss him. Guys, what do I do? Do I kiss Freddy Fazbear?
Once she hit her 100K I love that subscriber stream, by the way. milestone, that's Leah my did a favourite role-playing stream of professional Leah's. stream Is How It dressed Wanted as a to. nun, where she showed her real-life feet pics.
Amen, my brothers and sisters. I'm feeling the Holy Ghost. Get Holly, get Holly, get Holly, get Holly, get Holly, get Holly, get Holly. And squish the feet of a regular cat and you can kiss the toe beans of a regular cat. But if you ever do that to an actual person's feet, a real-life human being's feet, you're going to hell, bozo.
She's also known for the occasional shock streams, such as a dog food eating hand can stream. She explained, "I want to eat the dog food, I want to go throw up for a couple hours, then I want to get back to playing Final Fantasy." One LeahCon described it as a stream where Leah tries to eat dog food, but dies a second time.
Oh, it smells so bad! Oh my god! I'm gonna throw up. I think the smell is the worst part, you know? No, one is so... Oh god, I think I'm really gonna throw up from that. I throw up. Today, I learned that you shouldn't eat wet dog food.
Leah fun fact. Leah is half Puerto Rican and half Japanese, which makes her part island Mexican. Last year she did a stream learning about Mexico.
I'm not Mexican! I can't eat any of this shit! I'm not fucking Mexican, bro! There is no way I could possibly be anything other than Puerto Rican.
Mexico
and
mentioned!
Japanese.
Oh! Excellent relationship with her genmate Urika. Urika is a fashion disaster, which makes her the perfect partner for Leah's fashion streams. The two of them are so aggressively homosexual to the point that the Fishman had to tell them to stop because it was making people uncomfortable.
When are you gonna tell us about Frenching Urika? Oh, what was the context for that? Were you both eating tongue?
Faggot.
Yes, we were both eating beef tongue.
Faggot.
We were both like eating the beef tongue. Urika's like, it's like we're Frenching the cow right now.
Sakana has DM'd like me and others to stop being gay.
Homophobia connect.
Racism perfectly fine. No homo. You're not allowed to be gay. He's like, you're making me and other people uncomfortable. I was like, oh, who?
Same man who watches Marine, by the way.
Literally.
You two faggots stop making so fucking much noise. We're sleeping.
She's also mentioned how much she treasures. I might get in trouble for that meme. I don't know, but I think it's really funny. I was watching Freddy Got Fingered, like, again, for like the first time in like fucking years the other week. And as I was watching like Tom Green stuff, I was like, oh my god, Leah is basically the female Tom Green. So there were like so many Freddy Got Fingered memes I wanted to put in the Leah section. But the only thing that kind of stayed, it's just too funny not to have Rip Torn, but as Sakana, like screaming homophobic slurs at Ulrika and Leah. Oh, the stream's dying. Hang on a minute. What's causing it to die, I wonder? One second, guys. 1 second. Can you still hear me, by the way? Can you still hear me? Hang on, let me start fiddling with some stuff and see what's going on. Maybe it's DaVinci Resolve is like eating up too many resources. Internet hiccups. Hello? How's it going now? Is it still working? No.